I've come out into the field. The weather's not great today, but I thought I could use this opportunity to make some videos to test the Litchi app, do my first Pearson VUE FPV flight. Never done one before. There's the goggles. That's coming up in the next video. So I thought I'd show you some of the equipment I've used. Do it yourself. Yeah, sellotape and all that stuff put together. So I'm going to show you my equipment that I film with, and hopefully it might give you some ideas about how you prepare your own equipment, or if you're thinking to buy equipment, cut corners basically, do it on the cheap. Let's spin the quadcopter into a title. This is my hard case. I brought it from a website. It cost me £28. That's probably, I don't know, $35. It's good, it's compact, it holds the Phantom. Take a Phantom 3, Phantom 4 or Vision Plus. On the front you've got my goggles, virtual reality set. I'm going to be testing them in the next video. This is going to be fun because I've never done it before. Let's have a look inside. This is not just my drone, it's a complete filming, editing studio and kit, believe it or not. So there we go, here's the Phantom. But contained within my case, obviously I've got the props, propellers. I've got them in two cases, one in a leather case, shows me the ones that I'm using currently. I don't like to mix them up. I got the most important thing, a selfie stick. That fits in really nice actually. I've got the microphone that I'm going to have to plug in shortly because you can hear my audio a little bit better. I've got a spare battery to charge up USB. That's in the bottom. This is really useful. Come from a pound shop, it cost me £1. It goes on the end of the selfie stick, but it will also go on a mini tripod or the main tripod, so you can put your iPhone, or well, you can put an iPad in it. I've made a version of that there. This is absolutely brilliant. Bought that from Apple. That's a SD card reader. I can plug that into my iPad just after the flight and start editing on the fly. So basically I can do a flight and then within an hour I've got the video made. I use iMovie and Pinnacle Studio, and then I get home and I can upload it to the net. So within 5 hours the whole video is online. Absolutely brilliant. Underneath here, not the safest place, I know. Most important thing, a plastic bag. I'll show you why in a minute. There's the iPad. That's really useful for doing all your editing and everything like that. So all this equipment, obviously with the Phantom, cost me, I don't know, £1,600. I could have gone out and brought an Inspire or a Typhoon H and had a complete system, but this is not just a drone system, it's also an editing system, and I got the iPhone with it as well, so it's a kind of compact system. Obviously I'm not showing you the iPhone because I'm using it. Okay, this is my homemade DIY iPad holder. I got this from the pound shop, iPad holder, just a cheap piece of plastic. Tape holds my mic stand, that's great. Obviously I'm going to do some adjustments and do it properly, but this works for now. And what's great with the iPad, I can use iMovie or I can use Pinnacle Pro, and this will allow you up to 4K video. So there's some of my projects there, and it's amazing. It cost me about 20 quid, probably less than that actually. The software I'm using on the iPad at most has cost me about $50, maybe £40, and that's including the Litchi app. The iPad cost me, I don't know, $260. It's an iPad 2, I think. Is it an iPad Air? I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Apple products, but I'm starting to warm to it. And the good thing about this is once I've filmed with the iPad, I can upload to the cloud and store my footage, and then I can wipe my SD cards and start again, and it costs me less than $1 79 pence in English to for 50 gigabyte of data a month. So it's far cheaper than buying an SD card. So get it up on the cloud. You can edit from the cloud, and then obviously reuse your SD cards. And I got 2, so it's saving me a fortune on SD cards, which is great. GoPro have just done this, by the way. They're a little bit behind the times, I think. Anyway, next. Well, I know it looks absolutely stupid. A black bin liner is a little bit better, to be honest. But when it's spitting with rain, you don't want your camera. If you're caught in a shower, this is just brilliant. You just put it over the top, you know it's going to be all right.